Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T95, the Doom Turtle. It's a Tier 9 American non-turreted tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Abbey, and this one's under the command of Andromedaa. Okay, game's underway. Now, if you haven't seen it by now, there is a documentary by Sophie Line on her channel where she actually shows the T95 stroke T28, and you get to see these tanks for real, the ones that are actually at Fort Benning, and she had a go over them, had a look over them. Quite interesting actually to see that basically it's the same tank but with an extra set of tracks, and so it was a project that just didn't get completed. Okay, well, looks like we're going to be going down the river road. Not many people have gone down the river road so far. Just an LT432's gone up onto the heights, or that bank, and he spotted an E75 TS further down there. Got a Skoda in front of us as well. There could be more enemy there, but we don't know. Now, as most people know, the main vulnerability of the T95 is to the fact that if you can get tracked with 4 sets of tracks, it's fairly easy. It actually can be fairly vulnerable, especially if it can be hit on those fuel tanks on the rear. In fact, yes, there are more enemies facing him. He's got a Wizzy 111 GFT, a Malshan. Yep, the enemy has come up the river road in force. Now he's aiming his 155mm gun towards the E75, who turns sideways on and takes a round for 827. Now it's 750 alpha from this gun, with penetration of 276mm with standard ammo, but he's been spotted now. And I think the round just bounced off that wreck. Going for the super Pershing. Yep, takes a round for 784, high roll. He's in a very precarious state, that guy. And we're bouncing around from the Malshan now. If that super Pershing does not get out of that river quick, he's going to become a permanent attraction. And yes, he is now. Okay, the Malshan, next target, firing rounds at us but not getting through the armor. He's obviously not hitting the weak spots. And that round went low, very low. It hit the tracks of the Malshan, didn't penetrate him. And we're still bouncing rounds from the enemy who are coming directly towards us, which is a bit unnerving. Fires again towards the rear of the vehicle. This time the engine in the Malshan's up front. And he's still bouncing rounds. Okay, this time round the Wizzy is going to take the round. Oh no, the E75 says, I don't want that. Actually, if he fired right now, it probably bounced, but... Oh, it didn't. No. I was wrong. It went straight through. It overmatched his armor and just went straight through. Okay, but the Wizzy's still bouncing. Yeah, I think they're not getting anywhere. Okay, well, Andromeda's gonna... He's gonna pay attention to the Wizzy. He's not actually moving though. I would have actually started moving, trying to dislodge this lot. But I suppose he's quite happy sitting here at the moment because nobody can use this road. He's blocked the enemy from moving forward. And our team seem to be doing rather well on the other side of the map. And in fact, actually, I suspect that the enemy in front of him is now retreating, realizing they're about to lose their cap. And if they don't get back to their cap as quickly as possible, they may actually lose the game. Well, there's the Wizzy. He can't go back because if he does, he's going to get taken out by Andromeda. So he has to stand here and take it, and he will. That was a nice round for 808, but he did fire one back, which actually hit our observation port. But this round, the next round, after 15 seconds, will be his last, I think, because... Say goodnight. Yep. You're gone. So, second kill for Andromeda. He's done 4.5k of damage so far and blocked 4k of damage. and he's suffered absolutely no damage whatsoever. And there's only 2 enemies remaining now. That Malshan and a standard B. And the standard B's got virtually no hit points left at all. The Malshan's still got a lot of health. And I think there's going to be a bit of a knife fight between him and the Malshan. If he gets there in time, that is. Potentially he's also got the high caliber, because he did do a lot of damage. Just sitting there blasting away at them. No, this game's going to be over before Andromeda even gets down the river road. In fact, he could take the T95 swimming now, and he probably still wouldn't get there in time. Yeah, time to go swimming. And that's it. Game's over. Oh, he's trying to go for the water. You don't go for the water. Well, you can. But anyway, game's over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was only a second-class tank for Andromeda in the T95. He managed to get a shell-proof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a cool-headed for blocking or at least surviving 10 ricochets, non-penetrating shots in a row, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and his win rate from that game was 4,392. I reckon he must have had a bit of fun actually just sitting there watching those rounds bounce off him. It was quite unnerving seeing those shells zoom towards you at high speed and then hear that clunk as they actually do nothing. But the armor on the T95 is pretty amazing. There you go, top of the table, 4,508 hit points of damage. Nobody else got close to him in damage. In fact, actually, he scored more than double the next high scorer, which was the standard B on his own team with 2,463. And the high score after that was the T44 on his team with 2,142. When it came to kills, though, it was in fact shared between the T44, the 50 TP, and the Malshan. They all got 3 kills apiece. Andromeda only got the 2 kills, but don't let that worry you. When it came to base XP, he's got the top in that one as well. Just under 1,980 to him. 904 goes to the M40, M43, and 848 goes to the Lynx 6x6. He fired 8 rounds, got 6 hits and 6 penetrations. I'm afraid, yeah, 2 of his rounds did go a little astray. In fact, I don't understand why that round, where he aimed it high at the Malshan and it hits the tracks of the vehicle, instead doesn't even do any damage really as such. 4,508 hit points of damage, of which 827 were at more than 300 meters. He received 10 hits from the enemy, 10 non-penetrations. 1 more hit, he would have had a steel wall as well. 4,040 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He damaged 3 of the enemy, killed 2, did 292 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 58,137 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 44,763 credits. He got 1 bond for getting the high caliber and 1,470 XP, and there was no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he receives. I do have a large number of replays by Andromeda in the T95 awaiting to be done. I will get around to them very shortly. I think they're in the queue in a short time, so you will get to see more shenanigans in the T95 like this. In fact, actually, he seems to do these on a regular basis now. These games where he plays the Doom Turtle, picks up an award or 2, and just obliterates the enemy in the process. So I think he's got the habit. He's able to win with the T95. Let's see if he can do it with the next tank up in the list. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.